Now let's go into the technology behind Starvara. This is what I'm investing in. Understand the game. I love the game because I am a gamer, but I see the big picture here. I see where they're going with this. And this is what is attracting me on the crypto side of things. So we got three things here. We've got the networking side, which is doing fantastic. People have already crossed 6 figures in earning, $10,000 days. We've also got the gaming side, which I'm very enthusiastic about, where people will want to pay for the product, even if there was no networking side there. So we got the gaming side, but then we got the crypto side, which takes this to another level. So it was introduced this past Saturday. DarkFusion technology. It's not that this website got released, it's already been there. We just found it. And technically they sent it, they haven't shown it to all of us yet. But I know Peter got his hands on it this morning and her show yesterday. So we're going to look at it. But I'm not going to cover this publicly until they, I don't want to steal their thunder. So when they do their announcement of this and show it off, I'll do a reaction to it. But you guys are my inner circle. So we're going to take a look at this now, and so that we're kind of ahead of the game on this. So like I said, it pays to be in the inner circle. So DarkFusion technology features dev tools, smart contracts. So let's see what this is all about. Multi-layer Bitcoin-based smart contracts. Multi-layer Bitcoin-based. This is what's going to get the industry's attention. Right now, everybody's thinking of Ethereum. Ethereum has a leg over Bitcoin because it's all about smart contracts. Bitcoin just said, hold my beer. What if I come out with it as well? So now is it something to be used? Is it good? Building for speed, scale, and security. And I know it's going to be good because we've noticed two things that's already happened this past week. One, Ethereum just came out, what was it, 2 or 3 days ago, saying that they're also going to use Bitcoin's Lightning Network in their NFT sections. That was just announced. And then I was looking at Marnita's page this morning, and it showed that there's BNB, Binance, it just announced as well that they want to use Bitcoin's Lightning Network to try to boost up their section. But Bitcoin is a granddaddy of them all. Another benefit of this is, while you see the SEC going after anything not Bitcoin, because they already declared Bitcoin is not a security. So if you are a business or a developer and you're looking for security and safety and compliance, if there's a Bitcoin option, you want to use that because that's the granddaddy. That's the one that everybody, the world knows about. So let's see here. Well, they have requested demo. Okay. Smart contracts. Mint smart contracts to any UTXO blockchain. Do you guys remember what they said the definition of UTXO is? Who remembers the definition of UTXO? Because I know it's hard for me to describe, but I know what that is. It's basically developers that have a blockchain that hasn't been, what's the word yet? It's not minted. There's a word he used, and I did not, when he said, I did not write it down. I'm gonna have to go back and get the exact. But if anybody pulls that up, pull that up for me. The direct definition of UTXOs. And I got to put that in our lessons too. No need to learn a new language. Build with familiar modern languages that suit you. Most modern smart contract platforms require that users learn a new specific language on a platform to platform basis. Oh, there we go. The amount of digital currency remaining after a cryptocurrency transaction is executed. Unspent transaction output. There you go. Thank you, guys. Pay attention. That's right. All right. So build with familiar modern languages that suit you. Most modern smart contracts. So if you see, this is not a website that's designed for, or this tech for you and I. This is targeting businesses, programmers, developers. See, that's what it says, dev tools, smart contracts. SCL, simple contract language, allows users to choose which coding language suits them best and doesn't put any unnecessary barriers to entry on creating smart contracts. So we are looking underneath the hood of developers who want to build their programs out. This is what this is. It's like, Apple and Microsoft, but then you've got Dell computers, you've got GM, the people that build the software and the hardware devices underneath the programming language, that kind of stuff. Oracle network. So let's see, this makes a platform accessible, egalitarian, decentralized exchange. We have used simple contract language to facilitate the creation of a fully decentral layer 2 exchange. That's never been done on Bitcoin yet. Ethereum has a level 2 exchange. But Bitcoin did not until now. Fully decentral layer 2 exchange. Oh, Patty got me a full detail here. Oh, use chat GPT. UTXO stands for unspent transaction output. It's a fundamental concept in blockchain technology, particularly in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. UTXO represents the output of a transaction that has not yet been used as an input in a subsequent transaction. In a blockchain, transactions consist of inputs and outputs. When someone wants to send cryptocurrency to another party, they create a transaction that references one or more previous transaction outputs, UTXOs, as inputs. The transaction then creates new UTXOs as outputs, which can be spent in the future. Each UTXO has a certain value associated with it, which represents the amount of cryptocurrency it holds. For example, if you receive 1 Bitcoin from someone, that 1 Bitcoin becomes a UTXO in your wallet. When you want to send some or all of that Bitcoin to someone else, you create a transaction that references the UTXO as an input and creates new UTXOs as outputs. UTXOs provide a mechanism for ensuring the integrity and security of a blockchain. Since each UTXO can only be spent once, it prevents double spending of cryptocurrency. When a transaction is included in a block and confirmed by the network, the reference UTXOs are marked as spent and cannot be used again. The UTXO model is different from the account-based model used in some other blockchain systems. In an account-based model, users have account balances, and transactions involve updating the balances directly. However, the UTXO model provides certain advantages, such as improved privacy and the ability to parallelize transaction processing. Parallelize. Yeah, that's it. I got about 50% of that because in my head it went in and went out, but I understand the fundamentals behind what they're saying. It's the underlying technology on when you're moving Bitcoin from one wallet to another, how that's being tracked and why it's secure. UTXOs. All right. Good find, Patty, on that using ChatGPT. So decentralized exchange, we have used simple contract language to facilitate the creation of a fully decentral layer 2 exchange. We've got layer 2 Lightning, instant transactions, DFT token trading pairs. So now we're speeding up the transactions on the Bitcoin network. Here's their DEX. Buy, sell, So it looks like kind of like how Uniswap, but no, it's a little different, a little more like an exchange, regular exchange. Buy, sell, price, amount. So this is this is like a exchange. Stop limit, market. Okay. Full Lightning enabled Bitcoin wallets. Yeah, I'm going to be using this wallet. SCL compatible. Wallet will be available across multiple platforms and easy to use. Developer tools, APIs, RESTful APIs, RESTful APIs for SCL contracts hosted through our blockchain as a service hosting system. Well, Leonard, you already got the DarkFusion background up and running. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I like that. I like the colors. Unity SDK. Now, isn't that you got this? Does this look kind of familiar on the screen there? That's freaking Starvara. Unity SDK with SCL, Lightning Network, and byte streaming built in. Unreal Engine, that's what all the gamers use, the gaming programmers use. Unreal Engine SDK. Unreal Engine SDK with SCL, Lightning Network, and byte streaming built in. So introducing SCL, Simple Smart Contract Modeling Language. With SCL, we can tokenize assets and smart contract compatible tokenized assets on the BTC Lightning Network. Thanks to Lightning Network HTLC cryptography, and for, again, SCL simple contract language, assets inherit the network's impressive scaling capabilities, rapid transaction speeds, and cost efficiency. Simple tokens. Simple contract language facilitates the minting of easily transferable tokens on any UTXO-based blockchain. Token validity can be independently verified. Staking. Simple contract language has all the features of any other smart contract platform with so much more. We are able to create dynamic staking contracts that allow traditional time-locked contracts as well as liquid staking. Real NFTs. This is one I'm really want to focus in on. Real NFTs. Take custody of your art with real NFTs by embedding byte data into UTXOs. True custodial ownership of your assets is meaningful, verifiable, and non-fungible. I really want to learn more about this. Batching. Remember, he talked about batching technology. Now, those in my community were not unfamiliar with the term batching, especially when you're doing transactions. Simple contract language allows for hyper-dynamic transacting through clever UTXO management. Pay multiple peers in one swoop. So you're saving a whole lot on fees instead of doing individual. And this is kind of what Nugent is doing right now. Because right now, if you look, instead of, I was like, why don't they just allow you to go to your Nugent back office and they say one thing, give us your Ethereum address, and then they deposit everybody's Ethereum. Wouldn't that be the simplest and easiest thing to do? For us, yes. But if you're them, no. Why? Because they're dealing with Ethereum. And imagine having to do 160,000 individual Ethereum transactions. And we're talking in the hundreds of millions. What do you think the fees of that's going to be on every transaction? I'm looking at right now, every time I got to do a freaking Ethereum swap or transaction, it's like 20 something dollars. So it makes sense for them to do it this way, in a batched way, where they're putting all of it in one, their own network here on the blockchain, Ethereum network, and then all they have to do is bridge it over. So in essence, they're only doing one fee instead of 160,000 fees. So it makes sense from their side. It sucks for the rest of us because now we got to wait for this all to take place. And I'm noticing something else here. You see these two dips, these two spikes here? What happened during this time? This is when the test group happened. For example, when my tokens came through. And then here is where we're at right now, is where everybody else's is taking place. All right, you understand that? So I don't know what the final number is, what we're waiting for. You know, they said by Friday. I'm still giving by the end of the month because I know how things work. Yeah, they want to have it by Friday. If Friday runs around, then they realize there's some glitches and it's got to be delayed. But since this is going, I'm giving probably till next Friday. All right, so back to here. That's batching taking place. Blockchain as a service, BaaS. Have I heard of that before? Blockchain, I need to write that down. BaaS. You've heard of SaaS, software as a service. But now they're creating something new, blockchain as a service. Simple token minting service, simple NFT minting service, simple staking contract offering. Okay. Request a demo. Subscribe for updates and insight. Let me tell you what I see with this. Starvara is using all of this technology since it's created by Dom created this, and he's using that. Okay, let me break it down in a way that my dad can understand. I'm like, Dad, remember the Iron Man movies? I'm like, yeah. Tony Stark built Iron Man from a cave. And then he went to his home and he had to build the new suits. But to build the new suits, he had to create the technology first. So the suit, the Iron Man suit that nobody else was able to create because Tony Stark created the technology to make the suit possible. So the suit was a proof of work of the technology Tony Stark created. And that's the knowledge everybody wanted. You could have the suit, but not know how to make it work. Just like with Tony's partner in the first one, they had the suit. The terrorists had the suit, but they didn't have the technology to make the suit work. Just like in crypto, people have had the idea of digital money for decades, but they didn't have the technology, which is blockchain, to make digital money work. So this Web3 gaming, this metaverse, this Starvara might have been in concept. Other people have thought of it. They didn't have the technology to make it work. So Dom created the technology. Starvara is his first proof of work for it. And now he's going to be showing that off to sell his technology to other businesses who want to build using this new technology. And they got it right here. So as a business individual and a member of Vara, what I'm interested in knowing, how does that benefit us as token holders, as Vara node holders? How does that benefit us? And I'm sharing you guys are the inner circle, so you're understanding my train of thought. These are the questions you want to be able to ask whenever you have the opportunity. Speaking of that, Vara just did something that, again, I have never experienced before. Where is it? In any direct selling company, I've never experienced this. Not that. right here. Attention Vara ambassadors. How many of you guys already saw this? This was 9 hours ago. Are you ready to take your ambassador journey to the next level? We have an exciting opportunity for you. If you're interested in scheduling a video webinar call with our CMO, Nick Vandenberg, here's what you need to do. Confirm via our Vara page. Send us a direct message to express your interest and schedule your call. Let's keep the communication centralized for smooth coordination. Communication. This is always what's been lacking in other projects in the past. They're going above and beyond to make sure they have open lines of communication, which is why I'm telling you guys, don't go to your sponsor and upline asking 1,000,001 questions. Come here. Schedule. If I were you, I would schedule personally your own private time with Nick. Get your face in front of him. Get to know him. Ask whatever questions you want to ask. And so everything I'm showing you is so that you know what right questions to ask. Support ticket. Alternatively, you can reach out via support ticket. During the call, you have the option to choose between a group session with potential signups, which means, what if you've got somebody on the fence? This is what we call three-way calls. We'll be talking about this more in detail on our Sunday night training this Sunday night. You can set up like a three-way personal Zoom with Nick and your prospect. Take the most of our conversation, provide us with the time zone and date, virtual platform. Let us know if you prefer virtual platform, Zoom, or a webinar call. Slideshow or presentation topics. If you have specific topics or queries you'd like to discuss. I have never, you know what? I didn't even, when I was vice president of sales and marketing, I didn't even do it like this. So I'm impressed with this. And also look at here, support ticket. Now the new support ticket is support@vara.gg to schedule your call with your team, with our team. Together we can achieve great things. Hope you guys saw this. Oh, Marnita already saw it. See Mike Nowalski, Don Marie, and then Nick. Vara ambassadors, don't miss out on this amazing chance. You'll get valuable insights and guidance. So he has taken time, you know, to be very, very progressive on this. And I actually appreciate that because that makes my work much easier. So I'm not the one having to do all this, and I can actually build my business. But let me get back to this. I want to finish my point. So my point here is this. With the success of Starvara, and people are saying, how are they doing that? Yeah, well, we're using DarkFusion technology. How can I get DarkFusion technology in my company? If you look at all of the Web 2.0 games, their underlying programming they all use is the same. They're all using Unreal Engine type technology. It's all the same, just different games. They're offering this too. That's why they said they're going to be the Steam of the crypto space. So if you were an individual who thought, oh, the Starvara project, oh, it's about, I'm not a gamer, it's about gaming, you are missing the boat here. It's about the technology. So again, the questions you should be asking. Yeah, the game is all cool, but how, as a Vara representative, how are we going to benefit from this DarkFusion technology being offered to other businesses wanting to use this technology? That's the question. We are already going to be doing very well with Starvara by itself because I signed up for Starvara by itself. I didn't know about this other stuff. Wait a minute. You're invited. Oh, yeah, there's a, yeah, my upline, Alan Platt, is doing a Starvara call at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. Okay, 2 hours from now. So I'll make sure we post this in the, I'll forward it into our Telegram group. I forgot about that. He's doing that presentation. Forward to our Vara group. All right. I don't know if he's got any new slides yet, but he does presentations different than I do. So you get to see what he says because he covers a little bit more detail, and his is a little bit longer than mine. So that's going to happen in 2 hours. So make sure you're on there. You can invite guests onto there as well. And then we've got another sneak peek. This is not ready yet. Vara.gg. Vara.gg. Collect with Vara. Earn, engage, store, collect, the first all-inclusive Web 5 ecosystem. That's what I said the other day. How do we skip Web 4? Is there even a Web 4? We jumped all the way to Web 5, but look at this. Now this makes sense, and this is what you're going to see. A new massively multiplayer online experience platform harnessing the power of Web 5 technologies powered by DarkFusion. Now, I want you to think of, you might see this, another company. Let's say it's a gaming company called Millennium. I'm just making something up. And you go to their website and it says, a new gaming experience harnessing the power of Web 5 technologies powered by DarkFusion. Here's another way, those of you that are musicians from the 90s. If you listen to No Limit, the record label, they had many different artists. And every song they had, at the end, they would say power beats by pound, meaning that they had a production group that created all the beats for all their artists, whether it was R&B, singing, whether it was rap, whether it was anything, but it was beats by pound. If you looked at not No Limit, Death Row record labels, it was always beats by Dre. All the artists, beats by Dre. So this is going to become the hot thing in this space. Are y'all using DarkFusion technology? Is it the real McCoy? So again, that goes back to, as an investor, our number one question. As a Vara member, how can we benefit from other technologies and companies using DarkFusion technology? I'm gonna is my partner Peter Blackwell still on here? I got an assignment for him. This is, you know how I say I always want to work with, and I'm looking for people who work hard, will work as hard or harder than me. This is one of those individuals. And I know that as a fact because I've been working with him for the last 8-9 years. And I know his work ethic. So I'm going to put Peter to work. Peter, when you talk to Nick and those guys, bring that question up. We kind of know what it is, but let's really hone in on this. How are we as Vara members going to benefit as node holders and all that on new businesses that's taking advantage of DarkFusion technology? I'm gonna put my sponsor to work on that one. All right. Next up is, well, I'm gonna look at this again. All right, Vara.gg. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. You guys see what's scrolling down here? The cosmetics, Terrapin Cat. Well, that looks like a Marnita ship right there. War Graffiti, Marauder Forgotten, Shadow Combat, Sentinel Gold, Terrapin Chromatic, Viper, War Combat. That's probably me right there. War Combat. Ah, interesting. Okay. Our vision, actualizing Web 5. Our vision is to usher in the future of Web 5, where users can store, manage, and access their wealth on their own terms. We aim to enable interoperable and immutable ownership of digital assets through gamification. Giant industry access. Gaming, own, control, and monetize your experience. Vara delivers the potential through Web 5 to enhance the player experience via cross-platform possessions, metaverse activations, and the creation of authentic economic value. The global gaming market is expected to grow from 229.39 billion in 2023 to 401.32 billion in 2027. Unlock unlimited potential, earning potential, gaming, MMO experience, blockchain, simple contract language, fintech, point of sale devices, wallet, transfer of funds, byte streaming, MMO experiences, proprietary compression tech that facilitates a massive increase in possible concurrent users. Lightning 2, instant payments, instant transactions with near zero fees, revolutionizing the way you engage in gaming and finance. Self-custodial, secure wallet, safeguard your digital assets with our secure self-custodial Bitcoin Lightning wallet. I want to know more about that. Smart contracts, SCL, DarkFusion powered simple smart contracts for tokens, NFTs, and staking. Our technology, through our partnership with DarkFusion, Vara provides. So what I'm seeing here, we've got an introduction. We've got 3 companies here. We've got Starvara, Vara, and DarkFusion. Okay. With our partnership with DarkFusion, Vara provides a gaming-first platform that seamlessly integrates blockchain innovation, experience the future of gaming and financial empowerment with our advanced technology and proprietary infrastructure. Here's something I'm going to do right now, since I have it on my mind. I'm going to send Nick a direct voice message. All right, watch this. Hey, Nick, I got one big challenge for you. One major question from the big investors is going to be this. As Vara members, what do we need to do, or how are Vara members going to be able to benefit from DarkFusion technology being used by companies and businesses outside of the Starvara ecosystem that want to come in and use Dom's DarkFusion technology? Is there a roadmap or a way that we as Vara members can benefit from that? And if so, how? Do we need to purchase nodes, tokens? How will that work? Just that's going to be one of the big questions from our big investors. So let me know. Thanks. All right. I'm curious to see how I'll answer that, but I'm going to bring that back up to Greg as well, because I did mention this about maybe 2 months ago before I knew what DarkFusion was. I saw the big picture, and Nick realized I saw the big picture. Hey, Brandon gets it, but hold on that. Wait till the showcase. So the showcase is here. I got questions. All right, let's see here. Store, easy access to assets. Through our layer 2 Lightning Network integration, each of your games and applications has a fully enabled Lightning wallet. I think that's a Lightning wallet, allowing you easy interaction with the blockchain. Now you can securely transfer and store your digital assets right from your device. Collect, buy, sell, trade. Enter Vara's vibrant digital assets economy and marketplace, with our rarity model ensuring a non-inflationary supply. The value of your items is determined by demand and availability. Explore, trade, and thrive in a world of valuable collectibles. Unlock wealth, earn. I just love this look. I can't wait to play with this. Vara's innovative platform lets you earn valuable crypto assets and NFTs traded and securely stored on the Bitcoin blockchain. By completing immersive gameplay loops and quests and so much more, your in-platform achievements translate to real-world value. And then engage. New age entertainment. Immerse yourself in a Web 5-based MMO role-playing game that it brings together cutting-edge technology such as blockchain technology and virtual reality, pioneering the digital asset revolution. Vara combines the experiential world of MMO gaming with layer 2 tokenized systems. So why Vara? Harness the power of layer 2 innovation, embrace the future of blockchain with Vara. User-friendly simplicity. Vara's decentralization eliminates intermediaries, providing a seamless and intuitive platform with trust and security. Dynamic efficiency. Vara utilizes the innovative SCL, simple contract language, for programmable transactions, enabling lightning-fast settlements with minimal fees. Borderless reach. Leveraging layer 2 innovations, Vara expands beyond borders, unlocking global market access and economic opportunities. And compliance at the core. Vara prioritizes security and transparency, employing advanced technologies for a trusted and compliant gaming environment. And then coming soon, Lightning-enabled Vara, Lightning-enabled, okay. Then we got secure wealth, wallet and marketplace, virtual items. This is going to be big too. Esports gameplay. Join a 120-player battle royale. Do you understand how big that is? The hottest AAA online game right now, and I'm not talking about the Final Fantasies or the Fortnites really, but even the Fortnite, how many players are in that session fighting at the same time in Fortnite? Maybe 30. If you look at Grand Theft Auto Online, at most you can have in each session is 30 players at most. But when I remember Matrix Online, no, that was hundreds, if not close to 1,000, but the world is much bigger. But not everybody was fighting. Most people had played that game to socialize, not do anything else. They just wanted to walk around looking cool and do bullet time Matrix stuff. Battlefield or Call of Duty. I think Call of Duty, you might have 2 teams, maybe 15 on each side, or 10 on each side, or 5 on each side. Same with Battlefield, maybe 30 on each side. But 120 players at the same time on a mobile device or VR, that's impressive. All right. So that was my quick deep dive into DarkFusion technology, which I said it is more than a game. It ain't even about the game anymore. It's about the technology and investing in that other businesses are going to be using, and nobody is doing it. Like he said, they are the first to market to bring this technology.